Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is a train that has almost 500 tons of prefab panels loaded. Can you imagine what happens when I take this thing to the new city's yard and I actually need stuff? Because all of the storages, open storages, are empty. Well, I will show you at the end of this intro. Don't worry, actually at the beginning of the video maybe. But today, it's finally time. Rail, rail, rail. I want to build a metro rail yard, like something bigger, something nicer, and then I need a distribution yard for the city where we get all our food, clothing, electronics, alcohol, fuel, like anything that we need there, and it has to be also distributed somehow with distribution offices. So all that stuff is gonna go in there, but you don't want to miss this because this looks hilarious when it happens. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit. Pause. Can you see this? Everything is effectively empty, right? Yeah, this one is the one that will get the free prefabs. It can store 1,000 tons. Currently, it has 426 loaded, and you can see all the flatbeds are sitting there not doing anything. I think this looks great when it actually happens because we need a lot of stuff happening over there. Yes, I did let the city complete a little bit, but that guy's going to start unloading, and you will see all the wagons, well, saying, hey, there's another one. Usually this happens faster, but you should see all the wagons eventually getting here, and this thing will empty out in no time, and I love it. And there's so much traffic here very often that it's just, I don't know, it looks hilarious. Look at this. It doesn't take very long to make anything funky happen, and I actually like this. I like that the train is just barely done unloading and the storage is already empty. So this has happened now a few times, and it's not ideal, and we have 41% unemployment. Ugh, that's bad. Oh, a lot of them are due to education. That is actually something I have to fix. I thought I didn't have to fix this, but 100% I do have to fix this. So let's get that construction office on here. We have a lot of students in this schoolyard, and that school is completely overloaded. Let's just plop a school down because it really doesn't matter exactly where we put it. I'm assuming this is really covered, so if we put a school over here, that should take care of things. I didn't realize I had that many uneducated citizens. That is actually pretty bad. Pretty bad on my part, obviously, because nobody else is responsible for this, but I did not expect it to have that dimension at this point. So I'm glad I just looked at that because I just thought I have a lot of, well, uneducated workers, and that's not unheard of. It happens, but it's just a thing. It's nothing to be really worried about. But yeah, this guy, I need that one done ASAP because I would assume that is hurting our number of workers that's actually waiting in places in general, and that's we can't have that. Cool. Next thing, the railway production line is done, and I have loaded it up with stuff. Apparently, I don't have plastic yet. Oh, I'm not allowing purchase of plastic here, so I have to make sure that is turned on, so someone can now actually bring some plastic in here. That's set to 80%. Now I'm just going to have to. Well, I don't even have to fill it up a little more, but we have a lot of stuff here. You can see that, right? Nice. My problem there is if I want to build, this is what I really want to build. Oh gosh. Last time I looked at this, it cost 4 million. Now it costs 4.5 million to just get the license for this one. That's a little outrageous, but that's okay. I don't have a lot of money right now. I don't know which one of these is worth the most cash to do something with, but well, I don't think I have that many workers available. Well, I have 2,000 workers not doing something. I have 1,300 workers effectively being employed, and that's nice. Kindergarten-wise, we could put another one in somewhere, but yeah, I don't know. That number is bigger than something that I've ever seen in my republic, so I just need to fix that. That's not good. There is space here. The only thing that I'm not sure I'm doing is the train that comes from our main city. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. You're bringing workers back. Why are you bringing workers back? You're Which trip are you? No, you're not the right one. I don't care about you. This one? Maybe? Yes, this one has passengers and students going this way. Let's see, your line is the one that goes to the main hub. That's fine. Yes, I need to make sure that this one can actually unload something, because then I can at least unload a few of the students, which is what we really care about here, because there is capacity here. There clearly has a lot of capacity. I just need them to get out there. And once we have that figured out, I am more than happy to spend a little bit of money on some blueprints and get that ship rolling. See how fast this was to get that gravel moving? Just need one more piece and then we can get the actual school done, and then we should be in pretty good shape. How's the city doing? Honestly, I think it looks pretty nice. I do. I really think it looks really nice. The only thing that's hampering us right now is this. This is the first time I see some bricks coming in. I think that has to do with most of our university-related buildings are completed and they use the most brick. Everything else is just, no, it's moving. It's moving. It's just moving slower than I want it to move, and well, it always does. I just need more materials. That's my main problem. All of these buildings, that all require a lot of prefab panels, and you know what? We could just turn off some of the constructions just for the time being. If we do just a nice sweep like this, we should get a lot of vehicles back and they can go get used in other places. And hopefully that will speed up a couple things. But overall, all of this has to get done. Looks like this police station burned down at some point because I don't have this fire station manned yet. That's all fine. That's not the end of the world. Would like to get heating down. We do need to put water in here somewhere. I don't know exactly where I want to do that yet, but it will happen. It will totally happen. I do feel that even with the 2,000 people that are currently not working, I should have enough citizens. No, I don't. If I look at the workers here, it's only about 10,000, and I do have those running these places, and it's not even full. They're not even full. No, I simply need this guy to get done ASAP yesterday, and then we should be in good shape. Highest priority, yep, that makes sense. This one, we do have a lot of, we don't have any empty spaces in our republic right now, so that has to get built too. We need some more living spaces. Those are the last two buildings that I had planned for the city, so that's nice. Currently 11,000 people living there. Very good. Happiness is still fine. I need them to produce more money. How's stuff going over here? Bauxite is just not emptying out. I should, before I go, well, we're not making money because of this. There's always a backlog here. This is my special train. It's always moving gravel. It's sometimes moving bauxite. I don't know why it doesn't prefer bauxite by itself. I don't really want to mess with that. I don't want to tell it what to do. I just need this to make more stuff happen faster. And there's an option. I could set up a quick aggregate loading harbor, maybe just a temporary one, that I could send all the aggregate, at least the bauxite trains, all of the bauxite trains, to load a ship up. This is not a bad place for it. I feel like if I do it, it will just be so temporary that I will hate it down the road. But I said I really wanted to do the two rail yards. Should I do that first, or should I start building some stuff out here that will allow us to export some things? Obviously, doing it this way, I would not be able to build my own ship currently, but I don't hate that. Harbor for aggregate loading. Something like this can building on the water. There is room here. I'm looking where the road connection is. Road connection on the outside, I don't like that. We may... Maybe we're making 3 yards today. Yes, I was a little worried about that. Of course, the excavators can get right up to it, but not into that area. That's just great. Give me a construction office. We need some... Can't build more. I have 7 of 7. That is unfortunate. Where are they? Where are they? So there's a construction office, road depot. Oh, I can also build a road depot for that type of behavior, and then I can just move the excavators that I have sitting up north to move over here. This is just a temporary thing, so dirt road will be fine. Get me these excavators to that spot. Change workplace. Yes, please. No, I can't use these. I definitely can't use these, so I need to get 1, 3. Come on. Is that one the right one? Excavator, 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 excavator. Wonderful. I want all you to go here. And then I'm just going to purchase 4 extra excavators for that construction office that we're sitting there, and then life should be good. Don't I have 4 sitting around somewhere here? Yes, I have one bulldozer sitting in there. That will be fine. But that also means I can demolish that construction office, and that will be a good thing. Cool. Everyone move over here, and life will be good. Great. Yes, I have a feeling this is going to happen. I just need some construction support to actually make this happen, and then this, I may have to cut out a little bit of the land here, because I was planning very much on putting the distribution offices right here. I could also put it on the outside of the city, and that they always have to come in here. Then I can use this for some more city construction. But I don't know. I don't know what exactly I want to do there. Something's going to happen though. Okay, let's do the thing I actually want to do. The metro rail yard. There are a couple things here that are important. The first thing, metro requires electricity. I have currently not connected anything that does that. So not underground, not underground, not underground. I just need one of these. I think I can use this one. This is the regular railroad electric connection. These are underground connections, but they're... I should know this. The only difference is you can use Q and E with these. That will change the height of them. But as long as Metro lets me connect to that thing, let's see here. Let's take you back all the way. Make sure I actually use Metro and not a concrete rail that I usually use. That's my shortcut on 5. We should be okay here. Let's get that. I'll just put it on that node because I don't want to add new nodes if I don't absolutely have to. And then someone can start building this because we definitely have gravel. Now we have some power there. We will run a lot of, what are they called? A lot of, wow, a lot of metros on here. So this will actually be a relatively high capacity setup. So I will only run high capacity wires, which are these guys. I need 4. Yes, I'm not even going to play with underground wires for this because they just don't have the capacity that I need. Get you there, get you there, get you there, get you up here, and get you up here. So now we should not have any problems with power requirements in this area at all. The next thing I will do is I did add some general power connections already. I thought I was going to use this transformer to make things happen, but yeah, no, it doesn't feel right. So this is what's going to happen. And I've been using Construction Office 1 to get these things done because they're not highest priority, but they're somewhat high priority. Oh, this guy. I would like to actually start filling those up because, well, yeah, eventually, even if I can't, ooh, no money. No money, that's bad because my loan is not going to be happy with me. This is what I've been doing. I'm a little bit behind. It's always a good idea to pay back the loans that you already own because that will save you a little bit of money in the long run. Just 44,000 left. That should be fine. And now we have a little bit of money in the bank, but it's not a lot. It's always, it keeps running out, and these trains just can't move fast enough. Which makes me think, well, the excavators are here. They're not as many as I would like to have here, but they're a good start to get. Oh boy, this is going to take forever. It did look like there's more than enough room for this thing to actually do its thing, so maybe we don't need the excavators there. Here's what we're going to do. Do we need an engine connected to this? I don't remember. The harbor itself should be an engine because all the other buildings like this are engines. If you do this, you're not going to get to one of the two projects that you had planned. Probably, but I need this, otherwise I can't have enough money to do the projects that I'm planning on. So, it's a chicken or the egg problem, as people usually say. Let's see, large aggregate. What do I really want to export here? I want to export gravel, bauxite, and raw bauxite. Those are the only three I care about to export. So if we put this in like this, flip this around like this, and then one more here, we could separate all three of these. Because of the way they're currently set up, I think that one I just want to flip it for stylistic reasons. There you go. Have all the road connections go out this way. Let's do this, and then this one really doesn't matter. Take this one back a little bit, connect you there, and you, wherever you want to go. You can probably just connect to this piece. Don't know what I want to do here yet. There you go. So now we have gravel, bauxite, and raw bauxite. Those are, well, coal. I could probably do coal instead of gravel. That would make a lot more sense. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Train aggregate unloading. They only have twos. Now, the thing with these is I cannot set these up with distribution offices. If I want to set these up with distribution offices, they have to run without an engine. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You know what that's telling me? I'm just going to run these with two exports, and then that's not a big problem. If I put you there, we get my my thingamabob out here, then remove you and put you just a little bit further back. Train aggregate unloading, yes. A little further back than we're compared to where you were. I have no problem moving the rail and moving the road back there. Then I would like to remove this road just for the time being. And yes, I think this is just telling me I have to flip this whole thing. Oh, no. There's no problems connecting there. Why was it making it complicated just a second ago? Oh well. It's happy now. Should I flip this around so the road is to the other side? No, I think we can just pretend like we don't need any road connections over on that side. So now I would have the connections that I wanted. I don't actually need this. We have these two that will fill up with what we need. What is our storage in those guys? The large aggregate storage can hold, let's call it 2,000 tons. Okay. Good. That's about 2 trains. It's not a lot. But I think I can put a big enough ship there that it could continuously load, unload in that area. So what I definitely will have to do, I can't, can I, road? No. I would like to have the road run through here. I don't really want to tunnel it, but I have a feeling I need the rail to run on this side. So I do have to turn that around. That probably means I have to take this back again. Train aggregate unloading, flip you. This is an option that gives me a little more wiggle room, I guess, with the existing madness that I have. But let's try this really quick. Give me this connection. As long as this connection exists, I don't see a good reason why this doesn't work. So now it's all semi-self-contained. That is good. We could make this just a come in, run out. No, we're gonna make this like this. This is going to be a brew station. Very simple. Then we're gonna add a, come on. Then we're gonna add a passing track. The main line is gonna pass this because I have I have big plans for this general area. We will have a lot of exports there. This is just the first one, and this is there to help the customs house overloadedness. So let's see how this works. If I pull you out really far, like so, and just even a little further, run it by the lake. I have no plans on changing how the lake moves. And then turn you into this. Give me a little bit of straight track, because that always helps, especially for signaling. Then I get you in there, get you out, and get you connected here. Now I have trains that can just come in here. I do have trains coming in there, but if I do this with manual trains, what I'm thinking is a lot more prevalent, but I'm not doing it with manual trains. I'm doing it with rail distribution trains. So I think I'm going to do one adjustment here. I'm going to give myself a little more room from the main line. How much more? About 2 train lengths. 2 extra train lengths. So I can have 2 trains queued here. I can have 2 trains waiting inside the... oh, come on. Let me... I don't want to make it that ugly. Not really giving me quite what I want. In that case, we're just going to run this a little further. This is another extra... So most trains will just be the length of the unloading station. And there's another train there, there's another train there. And if we're already doing this, may as well make this a fully blown B-Ball Joe yard nonsense. Because that's what I do. I make the yards way too big for everything that anyone wants to do. Then I use the bulldozer and accidentally probably remove pieces that I should have not removed, and then I'm there. I did it. I figured that was going to happen, but always sad when it does. So you go in there. There you go. That's a nice curve. I like it. And then you connect in there, and now all of them give me enough queuing space here to put all my bauxite trains in there, even if I want to set them up as manual bauxite trains. They should not cause any real issues. Let's assign all of these as high priority, because they are. I need the money. Well, I just took out a loan of 2 million. Look where my money is. It's not where I need it to be. So yeah, we're getting rid of all this, and that should be good. We could actually, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. Can I actually get in here? Yeah, I don't think I can. I was considering having a road connection somewhere in this area, and honestly, doesn't look like I'm gonna get that. Do I have a chance on this side? No, I probably have to tunnel this, and if I really have to tunnel this, that's fine. Yeah, we're already at a meter. Without putting an engine in there, that's not gonna happen. So yes, how about we run parallel road right here, connect that to our friends on this side. Honestly, this is mostly there to enable construction, so whatever that means is fine. Let's get this one started. One, you go in there, and I think well, we don't need this one anymore. I think if I can get out somewhere on this side and then run near the water, maybe that's actually not a terrible place to continue this. Let's call it endeavor. All right, tunnel, yes. I need a little bit of just road. Without F4, maybe it can get a little closer. That looks good. Now give me tunnel. And under. F3 so I can see something. Okay, and then we do this thing again where I come up, hopefully somewhat elegantly. It doesn't look terrible. Tunnels take forever to build. I'm aware of that. We will probably put in a quick secondary connection here, like a dirt road crossing on that side. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this road yet, so we're just going to do this, We could totally run this on the outside of these tracks. Yes, we could. We will. We are. I actually don't hate that. Keeping the road or continuing the road here does not feel like a bad choice at all. This one is just going to connect there. This one, for the time being, we're just going to try to get a very simple rail crossing here. It doesn't like being too close to the crossings, so we're just going to play with that a little bit until it's happy, which it is right now. And then this should enable us to actually start construction on this, which is wonderful. I want, well, at least the roads ready to go on that side, and then we can go. Obviously, just having just having an aggregate loading place is not enough, because we also need to buy a ship somewhere. Just building or buying a small ship dock is not enough anymore, so we actually have to find a place for this guy. You can really barely see it, but some of the shipyard is red, so we can't actually build it there. Could we build it up here? I think if we put it really close to this edge, that is a possibility and an option. So let's try that. Gosh, 4 excavators just do not move shoreline as fast as 30. I don't know if you knew that, but it's totally a thing. I just need this to be semi-straight. Doesn't have to be fancy. Then you, please just fit. Please just fit. Can't build this building on the water. Where are you on the water? I could have put it here. I don't even know if that will impede. Oh, there we are. I don't know if this will impede the boat path. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, well, we still have it now. So that's good. We do need power out here, but that's the last thing I have to worry about. Everything else should be relatively quickly done. You are a road depot, so you guys are actually not even helping for construction, which is a little unfortunate, but where we're on time. Oh, perfect. Halftime on the episode. Money is still tight, as usual. If I demolish this, what's this? Road depot, don't need it. If I demolish those, I can probably go. Happiness and unemployment is still what I would expect it. This one is full. Are they both full? Good. If they're both full, I should see effects here relatively soon. There's already 200 less people uneducated, which is good. Are you bringing some students back? You bring... Oh, you're the coal guy. You're not a person that I really care about. And that's whatever. The other train is the one I want students to come back into that direction. But that's fine. Train's waiting too long. This one is a little worrisome because they should all have figured themselves out. Is there a train out here doing something? No. Where is anything doing anything? I don't like any of that. Let's see. I know that signal, that notification came up a while ago, but I do not see where this guy thinks that everything is blocked. Because there has to be another track builder in front of... Oh, are you in here? There is... Oh yeah, there is a track builder in here. For the time being, don't worry about that one. That's fine. Yeah, we don't have time to build that tunnel right now. Building that tunnel is going to take ages. Eons. Eons, might even say. But this should work. Yeah, need that water. Okay. These guys need to be rehoused into a construction office so they're actually useful. Just for the time being. Again, I explained all that already. But you can use the depots to do the landscaping if you want to. So that is neat. Yeah, those guys are all moving along. We have some buildings now. Nobody move in here. No, nobody touch this. But I feel good about this. I feel good about where we are right now. Now we just have to continue. Yeah, first harbor in this little thing. Sounds great. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. We get to start on this. Construction Office 1, get all this done. Please, thank you. Construction Office 1, what are you doing? Or Construction Office Group 1. Oh, you have some, now you have some wires and some transformers and some other things. So you do have a few things to do, but not too much. So let's just get you, well, you can't go there yet, and go here. Cool. Give you a couple things to do at least. That road, that's fine. Are you, yeah, they're assigned the way that I need them to be assigned, so all that should be okay. I just need this road to actually happen. Cool, excavators are here. Perfect. You guys are potentially all out of fuel. No, you still have a little bit of fuel left. That's actually surprising. I do have to put some fuel stations in the city. I don't know where yet. I don't want to think about that. All right. Metro. I don't have money. Let's fix the money thing first. Luckily, I'm producing my own power now. That makes it a lot easier for... oh gosh. Makes it a lot easier to keep your citizens happy when you don't... when you run out of cash. But... doesn't mean you don't run out of cash. So, there's that. Anyways, now we're going to start on this. Now we're going to do the Metro Rail Yard. The first thing, I need a bit of straight track. It doesn't have to be F4, it has to be snapped. Very good. Now we have Metro Track coming in here. I am fully planning on having Metro Track a very simple in and a very simple out. So, that said, this is going to wear off. Don't use the wrong track. It's going to wear off here. Can probably wear off sooner than that. Yes, it can. You can wear off right after this. Cool. I would like to build a few metro end stations. Wasn't there a train end station now? Long train depot, railway end station. Yes, there is. I wasn't sure, but metro, ground level, end station. I would like a few of these. How many of them? Enough to make this work. In my imagination, I felt 4 was sufficient to get us going. So that's what we're gonna do. Align 4 right there. Those have to be connected to this. This loop has to go around and actually connect to those end stations in a good enough fashion, which means I need enough straight to make all the junctions that we need here. That looks fine. I can't get in there yet, but that looks fine. And then you, ideally, just make a relatively sharp turn to hop in there. That's good. No, I wanted this one. Thank you. Luckily, the end station tracks are not directional. I am not planning on overloading these end stations, meaning if there is ever too much traffic going in the end stations, I have to fix it a different way, and we'll see how that goes. I don't believe that end stations are connected on their, like, if a train comes in on this side, it has to go out on this side. I think it's just once it's in the building, it can go anywhere it wants to go. And that's what I need here. And I think I'm gonna just take this one back. Honestly, this feels like it's going a lot smoother than I expected it to go. Oh, it got me. I clicked 5 on my keyboard for my shortcuts, and that almost got me. So that one goes in there. This one I would like to go in here, but you are fighting me. So I think what I have to do is give. And I know I'm jumping a lot, but my thought is also that I would like this track to be long enough to hold a metro, just one of them, because eventually they will get in each other's way, and that's going to be annoying. So if I can align you there, I'm hoping that I can align you very similarly, 171 meters, and align you very similarly. Yes, and then align you very similarly. Very good. And then you're the last one. This one is important because I need a way for everything to actually connect up to wherever they need to connect up to. That's important. This one could also be important. Do I want... I did have an imaginary thingy here. I don't know that I can do it with this curve where it is. I was hoping I could build in a little bit of extra, not even storage space, but just space. So if we pull you out just about straight there, this is still good. Then I could have another swoop. Another swoop. It doesn't have to be super far, but I would like another swoop. I would like... It does have to straighten out, otherwise it's gonna look terrible. There's a swoop, there is a swoop. I do know that we have a swoop right there. This is not necessary. But I would like to park a few metros right there. I don't want to use signals at all. That's very important that we're not using signals in this setup. Which should enable me to have a few metros just sitting there, not doing anything and just twiddling their thumbs. I just have to make sure that these can actually connect back onto the track. There's no need to have a lot of metro sitting here. I just want the appearance of a busy metro rail yard, and I think that's what I'm getting when I'm doing this. These metros are not meant to ever join the business unless we absolutely have to. How am I going to get them there? I hope Waypoint works. I'm pretty sure waypoints are going to work, but even if they don't, I will figure out something else. But I would like to park some metros right here because all lines should go through the end stations and nothing else. Okay, that is done. How do you get vehicles on the metro track? You need a train depot. Okay, I'm looking at this. And this swervage over here doesn't look like it's going to make it very easy to connect to the things that I care about. And that's okay. I think this one I will just take off. Then we have that original track that we had. Additionally, I have just a way for a train to get back into the depot and a way for a train to get out of the depot. That's important. This is now a metro track, a contained metro track setup. That is good because that's what I want. How do you get metro trains into the depot? Very simple. You drag them there with other trains. Let's take this back a notch because that may be sufficient. This, it's a little sharp. It's a little sharp. Could be sharper though. It's a little sharp, but it will do what I need it to do. So this is just a connection. This is regular rail track. It's not metro rail. This is just a connection to get my trains, my metros that I'm going to build here into the metro track. And then from here, I will be able to just assign them to their designated lines, and they can just join the lines, go to the end stations, and do their thing. I'm very excited about that. What is still missing? The thing that is still missing, which hopefully, well, the thing that is still missing is a connection to the rail construction office, right? There are probably a couple ways I could accomplish this. I will, I'm going to do the, So, one simple way is make a metro connection from here. Metro comes out, and then metro comes out from here, and let the, let's see, just regular concrete track, let the normal train connections just join in here. And I'm going to do it like this so we can have an in and an out. That is one way to connect everything. The problem doing it this way could be that we now have signals potentially introduced, but honestly, as long as the last signal is here and it's not part of the metro network, it should not make a darn difference at all. So I think we are safe with that. Cool. We do need all of these guys to actually be connected to some roads, and I wasn't certain that it's gonna work the first time, because why would it? Are any of them? This one I expected to actually be long, have enough space already to go around here, but evidently it is not sufficient. We do have some extra room here. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I hope you appreciate how this looks, because I actually really enjoy this. Let's leave these stumps in so I remember where they were. What I want to do is give me the metro depot, yes. Metro ground level station, yes. Do the same thing, but just space them a little more, and this is purely to allow my road connections to actually be connected to something. Do we need that? Yes, absolutely. We need the road connections. Otherwise, every fire is going to destroy a whole thing, and you don't really want that. Metro track, yes. Have I built anything here that is not metro track? Probably. This all looks like it's not metro track, so hard to tell, but I should be able to upgrade from regular track to metro track if I really absolutely have to. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, okay, there's a straightish line. There is a straightish line. There is a straightish line. That's all good. Do the same thing on here. Take all these back. I like that the nodes disappear by themselves without having me having to do anything fancy with that. How about for some reason I don't want them to come in on the exact same track as they're gonna leave, so that's why I'm doing this. Now I am relatively confident. Relative is the you may remember this. I said this in the last episode. Metro tracks cannot be crossed by anything. By anything at all. So no roads, no rail, no nothing. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. What should we do in that case? Well, we're going to build some bridges. Are the bridge... I may just have to flip. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip all these metro end stations around so the road starts on the north side. And gives me a little extra room to actually build a bridge to go across that. I think that's the only way to do this. So T to flip, R to just make my 90-degree turns, and then try to line them up with what we have here. And I see that this end station was placed not with the different in and outs in mind. So I'm going to fix that too. Last one right here. That one will obviously be the easy one, but let's make sure that this is all still connecting. Okay, I want you to connect on the inside and on the outside. So you, for some reason, you decided to also connect that. That's lovely. That's exactly what we need. You connect there. You don't connect there. Gosh. Nope. Ugly. We'll just do that again. It'll be fine. Yes, it's always a pleasure when the game deletes more than what you actually cared about. So you go in there, you go in there, you go in there, clearly. Then you, that looks pretty straight, that looks pretty straight, that is not straight at all. Should we do all of them? Yes. Yes, may as well keep this as smooth as possible. We're already spending an exorbitant amount of time on this. May as well make it right. 184 meters. 184 meters. In my head, if I keep the length about the same, they will look more similar than if I don't. So that's all I'm doing there. Cool. They are connected. Now the roads are all on the north side of this. Is there enough to make a 90-degree turn? There is indeed. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, and then this one is special, but for consistency's sake, I will keep them all there. Give me, I don't know, 48 meters. 48 meters this way. Yeah, we're gonna make this as close to the same as I am capable of doing, which is not very capable at all. 48, come on. There you go. There's that. Give me some bridge that would be in a rail yard. Steel bridge, I think, is the only thing that's appropriate here. 1, 1, 1. Then cross. Nope. I don't believe that this is going to be a real problem. I just have to find the right angle. 1, 1, 1. And then you don't want to keep it too close to the next thing because it has to place pillars. And oh, come on. I was hoping for this to be a little less picky, but you can't always get what you want. There's a song about that too. Okay, one more try. I should have tried a different bridge. I could try these, the big truss bridges. They actually start out kind of nice and they have their pillars further apart. Due to infrastructure below. That's good. I would like this to be as straight as possible. You don't want to do that. Okay. Well, the easy way out is just the bendy concrete bridge. So 1, 2, 3, and then over. 1, 2, 3, and then over. 1, 2, 3, and then over. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? 1, 2, 3, up to here, and then over. This will totally work. Do I hate this? Is this close enough to even? They sure all look the same. They're not my preferred way of doing this, but they are a way of doing this, and that must be worth something to someone. So yes. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, these are really just there to have emergency access when we need it. That's definitely what I wanted. Get me you. 1, 2, 3. Go all the way down. And 1, 2, 3. Now, could I rethink all of this and make this a little more straight so that these guys can actually connect to the things that I want them to connect to? 100%. Am I going to do that? Absolutely not. It is not a thing that I care about enough to actually make that happen. Yeah, no, I like it. That's my rail metro yard set up, ready to go. I'm out of money again. Happiness is fine. The only problem is we are still purchasing things, and why am I laughing? Because tomorrow I owe $500,000. Let's just reset this entirely. Let's just do that. I have the game paused. Very good. Let's just reset this entirely, pay back all the loans, which should reset my money. Oh, come on. Oh, this one I don't owe a lot. That's fine. Should reset my money desirability, so I can actually get good returns. Is this one paid off? Better be. Hey, let me pay my money back. I don't know what that one's complaining about. Cool. And then a little more here. Not enough money for this refund. That is fine. Let's let them complete their stuff first. Cool. Then take on another one. It already went down from 2.5 to 2.3. We're still behind because I owe $500,000 tomorrow. May as well pay that off right now. There. We are current again. Wonderful. And now our interest rate is more realistic. Can we pay this one off? Yes, we can. Can we pay this one off? Sure can't. 400,000 left. Sure, we don't have enough money for that. Let's borrow 2 more million. And I understand that I'm just moving money around a little bit, but it actually makes a difference for how much you owe to who. And now we can go back to our business. Cool. 2.1%, 2.2%. That's fine. I'll survive. 40% unemployment though. Not happy. The no education people are going down. So that is actually functioning. Just need to keep going. What is currently costing us money? I would say the thing that is currently costing us the most money is not having. What are you guys doing? Where's my crane? I actually don't want these guys to do anything else but the newest assignments that we have up here. Is that what you're doing? Nope. I need to do those two. That's all I need you to care about. Just get it done. What was I going? Yeah. The thing that's costing us the most money is simply sitting right here. Having these trains not move stuff around costs money. Two ways. One, this is raw bauxite. Okay, we may stop that. Raw bauxite again. We may stop that. And bauxite. $125,000. So I could have 3 of these trains. That is $300,000. Let's round it up to 400,000. Like 375. 3 of these trains dump their load in the storage that we have up here. And I could even, if I wanted to, set it up to only do raw bauxite. The next problem is, and this is the second part of costing me money, these guys are not producing because this thing is completely full. And while it's completely full, I'm not making any more money. So I'm not producing anything and I can't export anything. Both of those cost money. So I need these. This whole setup has to get done. And everything else, honestly, has to stop. And I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. How do you stop stuff? You just use the big erase button and say, nobody work on any of this. Don't care, not important. Ignore all of this stuff. We don't need to build it right now. We're gonna get back to it later on when it's important. But for right now, we need to build this. This has to get built, absolutely nothing else. Where is this guy? Related vehicle, yes. Show me where you are. Hopefully you're close. You are close, very good. There's someone in front of you, that is fine. Are they working on a piece there? Yes, they are. These cranes are obviously way too slow, but they're my only option right now to get this done. Without this done, I'm not sure that I can afford stuff. Obviously, I have to invest a little bit of money to... Let's actually ignore these tunnels. They will take forever to build. They're 3,000 workdays, which we don't have right now. Let's ignore those tunnels. No, you just said that. Yes, the cranes are super slow, but I cannot build the bigger cranes until, until later. Control H to send them back home. That saves you a little bit of time on moving things around, which I would argue is a good thing. We could put a crossing closer to here. Actually, this is a really cheap crossing because all we need is a way to get back. We don't even need a double crossing, so let's put this here. Assign this to high priority, tell the construction office to get this one constructed, and it will send out a crane in just a second. Now we can just put a couple signals here, and our crane should be able to at least get really close to the construction site where we want them, and that is important. Okay, you're doing your thing, very good. Here's the other thing, and then yeah, just complete this. We could... Honestly, you're right. I hear you screaming from back there. We could make this just a single line problem that we don't have to do everything, and I'm okay with that. Just have one track completed until they can turn around. Why is this one connected to that? That is the wrong connection. Let's do this again. 5 has to go here because this is just the return track. It's not another in track. But now it should work. Now that should give us everything we need. We have more than enough construction power to get this done. By concentrating on these two, we shouldn't be trying to import a ton of stuff anymore and use it right away. That is good. That is helpful. That takes off a little bit of the pressure on the customs house. All that is really good stuff. 56 minutes again. Well, I did produce 2 rail yards, just not the second one that I actually expected, which was somewhere in here. We're gonna need food. Food, clothing, electronics, alcohol, chemicals for water. Like, there's a lot of stuff that has to go in here. I'm not gonna squeeze that into the rest of the episode. Instead, we can just enjoy this setting. And actually, let's see all the other vehicles coming in. The city is already looking great from here, and nobody's living there, and it's not doing anything. It's just costing me money. Where are we? We're in August. We're actually not as far away from, well, we're a lot further away from winter than I expected. But that is okay. But look how busy this is. This is what we're living for. You know how this is even better? If we turn on night mode. So, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. For the next minute or so, I just let this run in night mode because it will change stuff, scenery, and maybe even some mud and so. But I really appreciate it. I'm gonna let this part at least complete. And then when we come back, I will probably have the trains all set up that they drop off stuff here. I will have a ship, which will cost me more money. I wouldn't be surprised if I have a few more loans out there because I have no idea how much the ship costs that I'm gonna buy. Potentially even buying 2 ships. Either way, it should help with our customs house problems, and that is worth it. Thank you very much for watching. If you're still here, haven't subscribed yet, how about you subscribe? Because this series is going to keep going until this city works and more, at least. And then maybe a little extra, I don't know yet. Maybe garbage is coming out by then. Who knows? Nobody. Exactly. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.